Hi there, this is my lesson on sweeping for bass, and it's going to be 4-string sweeps, including a tap at the octave. So for this first part of the video, I'm just going to use just the camera mic from my Mac, and then in the second part, where I'm showing you the full exercises, I will use my audio interface for a very clean sound. So I found there aren't very many detailed videos on this, and it's quite a rare technique, and I feel that I should show people because I've been working on this technique for a while now, and I think I've got to a point where I can actually teach it to people. So I hope this lesson's helpful to some of you. So let's get started. So I'm going to base everything around, in the first few exercises, I'm going to base everything around the G note for now. So starting off with the major arpeggio, you're going to want to start on G on the 3rd fret on the E string, hammer on to the B 7th fret on the E string. Then you're going to want to go to the D on the 5th fret of the A string, G, bar the G on the D string, and then the B on the G string, hammer on to the D on the G string, and tap your octave. You can use your middle or index, it doesn't matter. I just feel more comfortable using my index. So when you're going down, you want to use your thumb, or you can use your fingers, but I prefer to use my thumb because it just feels more comfortable and I get a more fluid motion with it. So you're going to go up like this, and then when you want to come down, when you've got the octave at the top, you just want to pull off and drag down. So you want to pull off and drag down. So then the full arpeggio sounds like this. And when you go back down to that G, you're just going to want to hammer on and pull it off to the G. So that is a pretty tough movement, and I do recommend playing it very slowly at first, because if you try and do it fast, your middle and ring finger aren't very forgiving, and they can make you flop sometimes, so just be careful with that. Next arpeggio is the minor arpeggio, and starting on G again, but this time we're going to hammer to the A flat on the 6th fret, which is the 6th fret on the E string, and then the D and the G again on the 5th fret of the A and D string, and then the B flat on the G string, hammer onto the D, an octave again. So what we're doing is just changing out the minor third, bringing in the minor third. And with these arpeggios, you can be experimental. You don't always have to tap the octave. You can tap the minor 7th or the major 7th, or just the sharpened 5th. That gives it a really cool sound, and if you listen to Born of Osiris, they use that sharpened 5th arpeggio a lot. Okay, the next two ones are less common, but still give very nice voicings. And the next one is the diminished arpeggio. So it's the starts of the same as the minor. So G root again, hammer on to the A flat, and then diminished 5th, which is the C sharp, and then the G on the D string, and then the B flat on the G string, hammer onto the C sharp, octave. See, it gives that devilish chord, as they say. And the final arpeggio is an augmented arpeggio. It's less common, but still gives a very nice color and taste to music, so to your song. So it can be used tastefully, and yeah. So it starts off G again, hammer onto the major 3rd, which is B on the 7th fret of the E string, D sharp this time on the A string, and then your normal G on the D string, and then B 4th fret, and then D sharp on the G string. The thing I like about this arpeggio is it actually uses all fingers if you do it correctly. And it's a really good exercise, and especially this one I recommend starting slow, because it can really take a toll on your fingers if you don't do it correctly. So please start at low BPMs if you're practicing to a metronome, and you want to start with things like 50 or 60 BPM, which is fine, and maybe every day increase it by 5 or 10 BPM. So an exercise I do recommend for this is to go through all the arpeggios, all starting on G. So you want to go major, G minor, G diminished, G augmented. Alright, so you're just going to go for a cycle of those notes. Okay. And that's a good exercise to build up the finger strength and get fluidity between going through the arpeggios. And also you can possibly go chromatically up, so maybe start with G major, just going chromatically up to the octave, if that works for you. And just start, as I said, start low BPMs and you'll be fine. The next exercise I'm going to do will be on the interface, so I'm just going to put a separate video towards the end. And what you're going to want to do is go through the G major scale. It doesn't have to be the G major, you can do A major, or you can start on the A minor. But just for this case, I want to do G major because it's you've been focusing on G major the whole lesson. So the first arpeggio is major, then the second one's minor, then the third one's minor, then major again, major, minor, diminished, octave. This one doesn't use the augmented, but you can use the augmented, put the augmented in there if you want to for color or taste. So I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it's helped. Here's the exercise now. I hope that exercise was helpful to you, and it's giving you a broader understanding of how sweeps will work within the minor/major scale. I do plan on doing another lesson in the future, but I'm not quite sure what time when, because I am in the exam season right now and I have my final school exams. So, but I do plan on doing something in 2 months or around June time. So what I plan on doing is doing a lesson where you just add more taps, and it sounds really cool if you speed it up. It sounds a bit like this. Just something a little bit like that, a little bit cleaner maybe. So I'll be working on that and new content. So if you have any questions, just please comment. And if you want me to show any more techniques, because I have plenty of slap bass stuff with tapping licks and just anything in general, how scales work, jazz, I can help you. So please comment if you have any ideas on what you want to learn. Just comment and I'll try my best to help you. And if you have any questions about this video, just comment once again. This is my first tutorial video, so I am getting used to how to do these things, and I hope I wasn't too vague, and if so, just please comment again. So please rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Anything is appreciated, so thank you very much.